Hey kids, it's Hyperdellic. Tonight, I don't really have anything on the agenda. I just felt like going live. All right. Sounds like the sound is working. That's good. It's been a day. I've spent most of the day sleeping because I got off at 6 a.m. But then I picked my daughter up from school a little bit after, somewhere close to 2. And then we went and grabbed some din din. We got some barbecue. Barbecue was good. And then, came home. And I've been dealing with my tweening daughter all day. Cobb, what's going on, bro? Yeah, my daughter is 10, right? She is, what's going on? What's going on, buddy? My buddy's Customs. Hello. How's everybody? Yeah, I discovered today that I'm kind of fed up with teenagers. That's how I know I'm getting old. It's obviously I'm getting old. I can't deal with another, like my older daughter. She's already done being a teenager. She's off on her own. She's got her own house, all that good stuff. I'm proud as heck of her. But the teenage years were awful, so I'm not looking forward to it. So tonight I figured we'd open up a few, that I've been sitting on for a while. I've got a Gremlins 2. Oh yeah, here I'll show this real quick. Gremlins 2, the Brain, NECA. NECA makes some great figures, and I was gonna do a video for this, but I think I'm just gonna open it here because I'm too impatient, and I've got a lot of Motu figures that I have to still make videos for. So I'm just gonna open him tonight. But yeah, Vega. I'm stoked for that. I've also got who do I have? I've got Blowtorch. I've got the Retro Flint, and I've got Xandar. I'm trying to think. I had something else. I'm gonna have to pop open my. I think I've got Law and Order. I got my Big Bad Toy Store haul box. I got that new Tila, Cobra Khan, Hordak. Yeah. What are you saying, bud? If you put a pink tank top on that thing. Give it time. Didn't they just put out who was it, or was it Gambit? Who was it in they just did a 2-pack, 97. Is that what you're referring to? Like, I saw the 2-pack of the two in basketball outfits, and I was like, this is who asked for this? And the answer, I think, is not a lot of people. Is what the answer is. Not a lot of people. Yeah. And I'm gonna answer the question. Nobody's asking it, but I'm gonna answer it anyways. I did not back the snake layer. Now, and I'm gonna say this much: I was on the fence, right? It's not that I didn't like the snake layer. I like it. I like it a lot, actually. I really like this one, and it kind of upsets me that I just don't have it in the budget for that snake layer. You'd buy it just for the Gambit figure? There is something about that figure. You didn't back it. The price was what? It was. If it had been about 200, I think it would have been way harder for me to say no to. But I literally just bought for my birthday. We just bought the Fright Zone. I haven't gotten it yet because, of course, I bought it from Mattel Creations as a, Mattel Creation. Well, actually, my wife. Now I'm the proud owner of 2 Club Grayskull memberships because my wife didn't want me to know when she got me stuff, so she bought her own Mattel Creations, like membership. She's like, I'm probably only gonna use this twice a year, and I'm like, yeah, probably. But it's not like I wasn't against it. It had some really cool pack-ins. That two-headed horse thing was really cool looking. Yeah, I feel like the timing was awful. Like the timing for that thing was awful, because Fright Zone just came out. They had there's the HasLab that just dropped. I mean, Kenzo, what's going on? I feel like it made it, and I'm glad that it made its backing goals and all that stuff. But I don't know if it actually has made all of the backing goals. I know that it's been backed though. But it's just timing. I think I honestly like if it was just like right before Christmas, maybe, I don't know, or 2-3 months after Christmas they had put that out there, that would probably be a sweet spot for me as far as buying a playset like that, but I do think that they did a far better job. I think they were a lot more loyal to the Jimenez drawings. I think that they knocked it out of the park as far as fitting a lot of the functionality that they had in the other version into it. And I hope that because we didn't get it in this, that at some point we may get it as a Mattel Creations thing, that the Rattler or whatever, the vehicle. I hope they do produce that, because if they don't, they're silly, because that thing is really, really cool looking. And I think most of the Motu collectors were like, bro, that's awesome. Can I just have that? Yeah, it's the Lady Slither should have been the pack in with the snake horse and the backed bonus. Isn't she? I thought she was I thought she came already exclusive with it. It's just you had to there's a level that we have to hit to get the tail or some goofy crud like that. I mean, I hear you, dude. Yeah, I feel like Mattel is having trouble figuring out how to do their whole crowdfund thing. I feel like they're missing who their audience is. This is the Motu community. If they kept a 2 to 250, maybe 300 max price point, they'd probably be knocking it out of the park. But they got to cut it out with all these we want some of these vehicles that we never got. That's personally what I want. Now that I have the Fright Zone coming, I want some of the vehicles that we never got. I don't need a million play sets. I only have so much room. But I want a couple of vehicles. I've held off on G.I. Joe not getting a lot of their vehicles. And I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I've got 4 different versions of Ecto 1. Yeah, the battle ram, exactly. That's that's what I'm talking about. I collect I have a lot of the Origins stuff, and I love that the Origins figures sort of line up well with the old school vehicles. So I have a Bashosaurus as part of my this is eventually going to get a sculpted bottom part, and it's going to be where the Castle Grayskull's on one side and Snake Mountain's on another. I'll probably set it up as my background for streaming too, but and then have all my figures in between. But the I don't I don't have room. I have a spot slotted for the fright zone, and then eventually it's, going to be filled with figures. They I like the vehicles. They're the right size. They're not humongous right now. When they put out the Land Shark, it felt like it was a good size. Roton was a good size. What else am I thinking? The Wind Raider felt a little giant sized, but it was great. I like it a lot. Um, I I love. I have an original Dragon Walker. My dad actually, like before he passed him over to me again, he got it working, and it works like a champ. Uh, that's such a cool looking vehicle, but when you think about it in practice, it doesn't. Like you're like, who would design this? Like, how is this beneficial in a war situation? You have room for 3 more figures in your display. Yeah, that's that's how I am. Like right now, I have a small spot in the basement carved out. We keep trying to figure out a way to set up a room where me and my wife can have streaming setups, where we kind of have all of our computer equipment set up in the middle of the room and all that. We do have a room that we can do it. It's just it's going to be a monumentous task. Uh, I'd still have to have my photo stand down here where I shoot my review videos, but like this would have a brighter and probably better setup. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll figure it out. Something tells me the winter is going to be a very productive and fun time. You have a you have a corner of a small living room to display in. Yeah, I don't, I haven't done a count recently, but I'm well into. I want to say I've got like three, maybe 400 action figures right now. Probably more. Actually, I probably have more. I just got a bunch too. I've got to do videos for the Motu Thundercats crossovers. I'm really excited to open those ones up. But I'm trying to do all the Motu ones as like more of a finished video style, right? Like so that that way yeah, dude, seriously, it builds up so fast. Like for a while my collection was pretty cool, but now I'm starting to look like I've got a hoarder's issue going on in my collecting area. Like I've got figures covering my desk because I haven't done what I need to do with them, and it's starting to become a problem. I need to take a couple of days to actually like do a serious like redecorating and polishing of my toy area. Uh, I and thinking about moving, like we're not serious about moving yet, but we're thinking about it like in the next few years, and it's like, holy crap, how am I gonna do this? What did I do to myself? So, toy collecting, it's not all fun. But I did say there would be opening stuff. This is not the only thing, but I did grab this on the like a little while ago. And the drink of the night is white peach Red Bull, sugar free, of course, because I got diabetes. I also have some old man candy. It's sugar free Werther's. Yeah. And I also have some zero sugar peanut butter cups. These are actually really, really good. Like really good. Like dangerously good. Dangerously good. But yeah, since I've started the Ozempic, I've lost like 30 pounds. Like, and I have diabetes. So I'm not just a fat guy taking Ozempic. I'm a fat guy with diabetes. Um, it has helped, and pretty quick too. What are you saying? Your desk has like 20 figures on it. Oh, bud, I am very much over 20 figures. Good lord. Like I have so many like right behind all of these figures there's a like probably good 30 reaction figures and a few like miscellaneous figures like I've got like Jack's like Mario and Luigi, and I've got an Optimus Prime down here. This is where most of my favorites go. I just got this one from my brother. I love the weirder uh, uh, reaction figures, the ones that are their lines, like the worst and the what's the other? I can't remember the other line, but these are so fun. Like I have this one, and I've got Trauma Bomb. Like they're fun. Like I just dig them. I've got a ton of reaction figures. I don't know why, but there's something about the reaction figures that I freaking love. So we got a little skater chick. That's cool. I don't even need directions, I'm sure. What else do I have? I've got my Tony the Tiger and Chester Chester Cheetah. I have my Super 7 Super Kaiju Godzilla, which is my favorite Godzilla out of all. And I have like Super 7's Ultimate Godzilla, and that's not my favorite. This little one is my favorite. Alf over here in He-Man's clothing, which is another favorite figure. I've got a bunch of Ghostbusters stuff, Chun-Li and Fei Long, along with Zelda and Link and Mega Man and Homer Simpson and Lion-O and a couple of is it Galactic Legions? Yeah, a couple of those figures. Crud ton of Marvel figures. I've got my Maximum Hulk and my Renew Your Vows Spider-Man. Yay, there's a little skater chick. Loyal Subjects Krang. Ooh, the Orb of Eternia that I bought from Hebro. Let's see if I can do this without destroying things. I've got that Bender building brick Lego thing. Yeah, I got this from Hebro. Had him sign it. I made him sign it. He sent me a picture that he signed too of this in front of the glow in the dark prison that he made for the classics Grayskull. I didn't glue this in here. It's actually it's in there with a little sticky tab thing. So, but it constantly wanted to fall out. But that glows in the dark, and it is super cool looking. So I use that for some of my He-Man stuff. But that's just chilling on my desk. I've got so much crud. My wife like kind of just yells at me sometimes. she's like you need to get rid of some stuff, and she's not wrong. I do. Problem is that there are companies like Jada that keep putting out amazing freaking things. All right, so let's see what's going on here. Can you take Ozempic if you have kidney issues? I do not know. You definitely need to talk to your doctor about that one. I think metformin is okay if you have kidney issues. I'm not 100% sure, but definitely talk to your doctor first. You like reaction figures, just don't like Super 7's price. I know, I agree, and I think that sometimes Brian from Super 7, he relies on this idea that, like, what's the word he uses, is boutique, like, right, like, and it says everything about his marketing strategy. It does. It says everything about it. Like, he considers his product boutique, which means bougie in a way, and which means that he is already knowingly adding money at the end of the cost of what he's making in order to give himself a little bit more fat at the end of the day, right? You know, there's more fat on that cut than they're getting. $20 for all right, here. Let's do a quick comparison. What's an average size reaction figure? Here, I'll do this. This is an average size reaction figure. $20, right? Okay. This is a 6-inch action figure by Jada. $25. It comes with accessories. This came with a tombstone. I mean, $20, $25. Like, it's definitely clear that, like, Super 7 I'm not even going to say ripping off its customers, because it's blatant about the fact that it's expensive. The only time you ever get Super 7 figures for what they should be priced at is when they're on clearance. Like, and I hate saying that, but some of the stuff that they put with their figures are stupid too. I have the Stitch that they put out, which is a really fun, like, little action figure. I dig the heck out of him. I also still want to pick up a Sorcerer's Apprentice Mickey for myself at some point. Who knows if I'll be able to grab one or not. I got one for my wife, but, like, they put so many unnecessary pack-ins with everything to try and justify the price that it's just like, dude, just stop doing that. Think about what you're putting in with your because like Stitch came with a big block of plastic that was a piece of cake, and he was done, you know, like, and he had, like, gloves, you know, like mitts for baking, and, like, I don't remember the baking thing being a huge thing in the original movie. Like, was it a big thing? Like, maybe I'm remembering the movie differently or something. Maybe I'm missing out. I think there was a scene with him, like, but it wasn't that big of a deal. Apparently, this stuck with whoever was designing the toy, because, boy, did they make a big deal about Stitch baking. Like, he comes with a hat and oven mitts and everything. Like, ugh. Like, come on. Tempted by the Jada Mega Man figures. Yeah, they're really nice. I've got one right here. I've got everything right here. Mega Man is really nice. There's one area that I had QC issues with, and that's, like, right here. They're a little janked. It's kind of, like, nicked almost. It looks like there was a injection point near this thing, but otherwise, this is a really nice figure. It's just like all their other figures. Like, the plastic feels like premium. The paint job is really nice. Like, if you look, like, you can see that there's, like, some airbrushing, right? Like, that's not just lighting. That's airbrushing to change the, you know, the lighting of the figure, essentially, you know. So, I mean, like, yeah, like, if you're on the fence, I would say start with a Mega Man. They've got, like, 3 different ones right now that you could choose from that are just the basic Mega Man. I think the newest one comes with the best accessories, but I'm not, you know, you got to take a look at them. But they're really good. They are. I do want Dr. Wily. I hope they do that at some point. Yeah, other than that, I mean, I'm not going to collect everything from Mega Man, but I have a couple. Like, I have him and I have Fireman. I'm waiting for a sale on Woodman. I like Woodman, but he's a little up there too. Let's see. You got the stand for the Spirit of Grayskull for the castle. Test print of it. Oh, you're gonna make the Spirit of Grayskull. Nice. Yeah, I bought the I got the set. I love the set, actually. I use the tentacle as a stand for my Eternia minis. It's kind of great. It's like they're all fighting the tentacle. What else? I was shocked that Snarf, Wily Cat, and Wily Kid are full price each. Oh, you mean Super 7? Yeah, no, they're being ridiculous right now. Super 7, anything Thundercats is going to be expensive because of the Motu crossover, and because Thundercats is getting a bump in that popularity right now. Because I mean, say what you will, Motu is more popular than Thundercats, but it's close, and there's a lot of crossover. I think we all agree on that. How well does Mega Man size up with the Mario movie figures? Honestly, I think that they're you can match them up with the World of Nintendo stuff pretty decently. The movie figures, he's definitely smaller. I'm trying to think. Like he looks sizably smaller than the movie Mario, and I feel like they should be close to the same size. Like if you went with the Jakks Pacific normal, like what 5-inch scale version of Mario, which he's not actually 5 inches, but he's 5-inch scale. I think that is closer to the scale. Yeah, Jakks might be a better scale. I'm surprised that Jakks hasn't done Mega Man, or if they have, I just haven't caught it. Yeah, they've got a bunch of decent Sonic stuff. Jakks does. The Simpsons that they've done is another one of the lines that I'm collecting right now, and those are really good. I mean, I've pretty much got all of the figures that I want. I need Abe, I need Grandpa, but I've got Barney and I've got Mo. I have not gotten Lenny or Carl, but and I don't know if I'm gonna get them. I do want Chief Wiggum, and I want Ralph, and I think I want Nelson. There's not a lot of other ones that I really have to have. I have Krusty. I definitely want a Sideshow Bob. But we'll see if we get that. I have a feeling we're gonna get a lot of different figures over the next few years from the Simpsons line from Jakks. Like that one's just gonna keep on going, and I like that. That's my nice go-to cheap action figure line to collect. I think that's I think it's always nice to have a cheap line to collect from, right? Like, because I've got like Marvel Legends is an average line. Motu is cheap to average, as far as collecting goes. But even they're getting expensive, Got my G.I. Joe. I don't really collect Transformers. Like, I'll pick up Transformers here and there, but normally I don't buy Transformers unless they're on sale, because they are too dang expensive to justify dropping money on all the time. Like $35 for an average action figure with Transformers is a little crazy. That's definitely not where I want to be collecting, right? Because it's not even about like what my wife would be okay with either. Like that's not okay with me. I'm a cheap old Pollock. I don't want to spend that kind of money. There are some things that I'm like, yeah, that's super awesome. Like that's cool. I'd love to see that for about 5 minutes, but that's about it, Or like I want to play with that for like a minute, but I don't have to own it. I wish there was a way for that. Like, can we do like somebody's got to come up with like a toy rental service. Right? Can we get a toy rental service? You know, like Gamefly, but like action figure fly. I think that would be a fun idea, right? I don't know. It'd probably be a nightmare for the company that owns the figures. Should be coming back broken. Missing parts, like when people bring toys back at stores. And they lie. Vega. You know, I didn't even show the box. I am so sorry, guys. I apologize. I mean, we've seen a few of these. I'm sort of like not impressed with the boxes at this point. I think they're cool, but you know, it's like, cool. Yeah, you took a picture of the video game and threw it in there. Thank you. Way to be proper about it. Unimpressed. Let's see, what else are you guys saying? A handsome fighter never loses battles. That's right. That's right. Let's see. That's on a hand. Also. So that's kind of wild. That other claw, you cannot detach. So no matter what, in a fight, he can't lose that other claw. I feel like that's cheating. They could be cheating. I do like that they give you, like, this is pretty clever. This is neat. I think that these are hands that are molded to hold this mask. Looks like it. Oh, and the mask is kind of squishy, so that makes it even easier. What do we do here? Or do I grab it from the front? You can do something like that. That looks cool. We're gonna get to that beautiful face in a moment. All right. Oh, and I almost didn't even realize that was something that's in here. Anything else? Nope, that's it. All right. Let's put this all back together. Probably just gonna end up throwing it away. I was thinking about selling the boxes on eBay or something. I don't know. I don't know if there's any demand for that, but let's take a look at Vega. All right, so painted details are very nice. The tattoo is painted on, wraps all the way around. He's got it as an armband. That's pretty dope. It looks good. It looks good. The face is, I like the face sculpt. The hair is a separate piece, and it's soft. Like, you can tell that this is soft. This has a lot of nice give. Although it is kind of funny how it jiggles a little. We've got this waist garment thing. Appears to be hooked right here. There's a little hook. And then this kind of clips into it to keep it in place. It's a pretty thick piece of material. It feels like it's got it's got wire in it. Yeah, it does. It does. So you can get some action-y poses. Ta-ta-ta. Let's see. These wrists are really nice. It's on like it's almost like it's a ball joint type situation. It's not bad. This one, it looks like the claws got bent a little. I don't know, or I don't know if they're supposed to be bending in like that or not, but they are. And then this one, the way that they made the wrist cuff, it almost feels as if they made it for some other action figure and somehow incorporated it into this, just because it almost doesn't fit, right? Like it doesn't look like it was made to fit a wrist, but that's fine. It's fine. I can live with that. What I don't like about it is that it rubs. Oh, I see. See, what I just noticed was that it has like a sculpted strap. So I see. Okay. So it does, I guess it does fit the way that it's supposed to. I was about to complain that it was going to rub across that painted gold wrist bracelet, but apparently not. All right, so yeah, priced out of would work unless you wash the figure after each return. yeah. Ugh. And smoking, non-smoking. Yeah, definitely not renting those action figures. For instance, smoke creation. I don't think people would want figures that smelled like that. Yeah, no, I wouldn't. Maybe if you had like a group of buddies and had like a trading group, like you just kind of pass them around and everybody like, gets one figure each week and gets to play with it and all that stuff. Maybe some demand, especially for people who get the figures secondhand. Yeah. The Barcelona attack. Let's see. I want to see what the Barcelona attack is. No. Vegas. The Flying Barcelona attack. Let's see. It's a up, down, something. Let's see. Oh, is that where he jumps off the wall and then kicks you? Haha. Or grabs you and then body slams you. I think that's the body slam one, right? I gotta get a Switch too. I need to be playing Street Fighter 6. I miss having a newer console. All right, so taking a look at Vega, and I'm not going to be able to pull off the Barcelona attack today. Got more studying I got to do, but he's got some fantastic range. Like that's some nice butterfly joint movement. It is very visible. I will say that you can't get away from that. Let's see if He T-poses well. I mean, not too bad. He does a little better than a T. And then he's got a diaphragm that doesn't really do much. I almost wish that the diaphragm wasn't there. It's almost like it's there just to be like, yeah, it's there. Look, see, it's there. And then he's got some nice range right here at the waist. But like you start to get Frankenstein-y and after a little bit. But you can like pull that up and cover. Let's see. So leg articulation, that's not bad. Got some decent split area. Do a double, all pinless, or I should say hidden pin, because I mean it's technically not pinless. There is some sort of a pin system, sort of. So I like the foot articulation. They hid the articulation point well. I mean the shoe is just a clumpy Matador's shoe. It looks like he was going to Sunday brunch and that was all he could find. It's like, oh, I gotta wear my Sunday brunch shoes. No boot cut, but he's got an ankle swivel. I feel like it should have been a boot cut instead of an ankle swivel. That would have been better. But then they have a hip cut, and then no drop down or anything. But their legs get nice range. Like you can kick them out to the side. They move out of the way fairly well. I would be careful of paint around these edges, but they've definitely applied it very thick, liberally there, so it's not too bad. But we have got to make Vega look like Vega, because though that face is beautiful, it's not Vega without the mask, man. I'm sorry. It's just not. I mean, this is how he's going on my shelf. I'm trying to think of how to pose him. I know. Give him the old Wolverine pause stance. Yes. I mean, it's pretty close. It's pretty close. I'm an idiot. Don't get me wrong. I love Vega. Vega is like one of my favorites. Vega has a double neck, but it's like, I don't know how to explain it, but it feels like they sculpted it lopsided or something. I don't know what the hell is going on with that neck. But yeah, other than that, that's all of the articulation. And it's, again, it's like every one of the Jada Street Fighter figures, they are wonderful figures. It's like, it's so funny. It's like they're spoiling us. Like, I don't know what a bad figure is anymore because Jada just doesn't do bad figures, and if I just buy them, they're always going to be good. I will say this much: I want Jada to make like Futurama. I have been waiting for good Futurama action figures that I wouldn't have to spend an arm and a leg to collect, and I want them with good articulation, like premium 31 points of articulation style. I don't want this whole you know, where they, put like life into it and, have the arms bent in certain directions and stuff like that. Okay, now let me see what the heck this thing is. This is, looks like it fits on the end of the claw. Where does it go on though? Or do I? Oh, okay, I see. I see. Aha. That looks dope. That does look pretty dope. That's awesome. I like it. The only thing I wish Jada would do is I wish they would. Oh, that's cool. It still articulates. That's pretty dope. Nicely done, Jada. Is it articulated on that one? No, it's not. It's just articulated on this one. But that's pretty cool. Um, the only thing I wish they would do is put like maybe a wire in there, so that you could pose it however you want it. I know other companies do that. I wish Jada would do that. Come on, Jada, get on top of it. I do like that he comes with these hands that can grip the mask. Um, I do wish that both claws were removable instead of needing to have a separate glove to remove the other ones. But yeah, he looks so good. That's so cool. I can't get it to stay, but that would be awesome. My purple panted Fei Long. If you want the purple pants, you have to go to their website. Rolando, what's going on? Star Groove, how's it going? Nice of you to all join us. Does he have a stand so you can pose him doing the Barcelona attack? He does not come with a stand. Do I have a billion stands? Yeah, I do, but I'm not. I'm not going to grab one right now. But guaranteed, with all of this flexibility, he can definitely do it. Let's see what else is it. That's the one. Yeah. Hola. All right, so how's it going, everybody? Appreciate everybody stopping in. Thanks. Little Red Bull. It's funny. Red Bull. Red Bull is terrible for your body and heart and everything, and I love it. It's fantastic, especially the new white peach. I'm not sponsored by Red Bull, but I feel as though you should buy more so that they stay in business, so that I can keep getting Red Bull. I quit drinking coffee. Drinking coffee was making me poop. Literally. I mean, I don't even know how to say that without sounding like an old man. But yeah, I was having GI issues because of freaking coffee. Stop drinking coffee. I'm doing great. All right, so we're gonna put him over here. He's gonna protect Slimer. I still gotta. I gotta finish that video for Pete Venkman from the Mondo line of Ghostbusters. Such a good, such a good figure. Like you guys have no idea. Like if you've gotten one, or if you've picked up one from Mondo, like just like they do an amazing job. This is such a good figure. Such a good figure. So yeah, I'm super stoked with this thing. Oh no, I'm hitting the camera. Hopefully I didn't lock it up. Thing's so touchy. And that's a little. I used the Mega Blocks or the Mega Constructs Skeletor, and I basically super glued that head into this head. It was really easy, super easy. And then now I have a cartoonishly hilarious. Oh, and then this I made from the Super 7. Oh my goodness, it's just constantly falling apart though, just like anything that's Legos or building block-ish. I've been using these for my daughter's catamaran project every year for Scouts. They end up being because they're the perfect size. They fit like just inside of the catamaran. All right, so what do we got next? We're gonna do Gremlins 2, the new batch, Ultimate Brain from NECA. Here, let me give you a shot without all the crazy glare. I already have Stripe from this line, and I'm very impressed with NECA. Every time I open something from NECA, I'm super happy. I think there's only been one instance where I kind of got a dud, and that was my my King Kong. His leg pops off, but it pops back on easily, so I'm not crazy worried about it. But yeah, nice. Comes with a little syringe. Spare set of hands. The brain serum. I continually hear word of rumors that they're gonna make a Gremlins 3, not a reboot, but a Gremlins 3, and I believe a Gremlins 3 is necessary. Doing a reboot would just I think it would like it would just be boring, right? Like, because the thing about Gremlins is like how are they gonna up themselves this time? Like Gremlins 1 and Gremlins 2, there was a clear like progression they made, right? Like they upped themselves in Gremlins 2. There was definitely way more of the cartoony craziness. And it was great. Like that was what you wanted out of it. That was what made Gremlins. Like it seems as though they understood what made that first movie really good and went with that, right? Like, I mean, I still like every Christmas time the Gremlins movies kind of come on and gotta watch them, right? Like, there's just something about them. thought I had scissors over here. I do, but these ones are trash. Yeah, we're going to try them anyways. Yeah, we'll go from behind. We're going to go from the rear. One leg free. Oh my goodness. Ended up gouging my eyeball out. Man, that took a lot of work. Bloody hell, NECA. Is that all to make sure that nobody can resell it like, you know, oh, it's mint in box, but it's not, you know? Okay, so he's got the syringe. I'm trying to get the syringe out. It's awesome that I now have a syringe for my props collection. Can't go wrong with a good syringe. Alright, so I'm going to put that down. We're going to take a look at him. Ooh. Now, I'm sometimes I feel mixed on cloth goods. Sometimes I feel as though the seams come out looking too big scale wise, right? Like it doesn't work as far as scale goes. This is okay though. This is not bad. It's not bad. It does open. His jacket does, and he's got the turtleneck underneath. That's great. Okay. That works. It's okay. It's all good. It's all good. Now, the first one, the stripe that I have, his mouth opens, and the ears articulated. But this one, the ears do not articulate. And he's got some head articulation, but it's not great. It's not. Can we put the pipe in his mouth, though? That's the real question. Like, I don't want to break teeth, and I don't want to break the pipe. All right, so the pipe goes in. That's not bad. And then you can kind of put that on. Yes, a little coffee and heroin in the morning. Oh, boy. Oh, no, I can't use that one for monetization. Not like not like anything is happening monetization wise on this channel anyways. All right. So, let's see. Does this hand work better? No, I don't think so. I think this hand maybe not. I don't know how the heck he's supposed to hold this. Because it doesn't fit in either of those hands. Does it fit in this hand? No. I mean, how are you going to give me a prop that I can't even use? Come on, NECA. What the hell? I mean, that almost works, but it's like, you gotta like try and prop it up against gravity. That's not gonna work. It's just not. It's not gonna work, man. Nope. This will work. This is hilarious. that all that we get as far as elbow goes? Looks like it. And that's okay. But you can pose him like this. He apparently he can't do anything with this. Oh, and then the bottom fell out. Come on now, NECA. What the heck? What the heck, NECA? Although that's nice. You can pull that out and make it something else. So he's got two hands. They're okay. It's got that, it has the classic NECA feel to it. It's like that, it's almost like a McFarlane figure feel. I don't know how to feel. Yeah, those were words I said. Yeah. Is this thing going still? Yeah. I'm on live. There we go. Okay, so the gremlin. All right, so you can come around. He's got this little tail. Oh look, you could change his diaper. So yeah, apparently his shirt is velcroed in the back. That is an interesting setup that they have got going on there. That's how the pants stay on. Those were the pants, by the way. He's good looking. He is, but there's not a lot of like. He's not super posable. Like, I hate to say it, but his articulation is just not what you want it to be. But I mean, I suppose he is the smart gremlin, so like hoping for like dynamic posing is maybe silly. I'm trying to see, it doesn't seem as though he has any waist articulation. If I recall correctly, and I'm looking at him, it doesn't look like Stripe had. I think Stripe had a diaphragm. Okay, so I'm gonna set him up here. You come hang out over here. I love the pipe though. I will say that much. Like the pipe is like makes the thing. It does. It definitely makes the situation better. He needs a better foot setup too. These feet are terrible. These feet are like those the feet that they gave to the mutated Mossman version of Mossman. I'm gonna have some sugar-free chocolate. Uh-oh, watch out. We're getting out of hand here. Those old people. I just turned 48. Back on the 18th. And I'm not happy about it. I don't like getting old. It's not cool. Alright, let's see here. I got a Big Bad Toy Store box full of stuff. But I don't think it's anything that I can open right now. Like I've got Hordak, the new Etheria Hordak. I think this is all Motu stuff. Chitara. Yeah. I'm looking forward to these. Lion-O. Oh, wrong way. I'm a little disappointed. Package got messed up. thankfully I opened. But, you know, for presentation wise, for the show, for the channel. Although I do have this one, and we can open him today. I know a lot of people have already opened him. Ooh, who else do I have in here? Got Cobra Khan. Oh, he looks so good. That looks great. The new Eternia line is so good. So good. Like, they have been doing such a good job. I'm actually looking forward to King Hess, Tongue Lasher, and Rattler from the Snake Men. I'm actually looking forward to them. It's been a while. And I don't know. And then I've got this Tila. I don't know how I feel about this Tila's face, but I definitely like this Tila's outfit way better. I think this is the best. This is the best Tila that they've done so far. And I love that she comes with the snake armor. She's going to look fantastic riding on the back of Battle Cat. Like with He-Man and his sword up in the air, and her with her shield and the snakes and, you know, the serpent spear. It just looks so good. Like these ones. It's been a minute since I was excited about a new Eternia like action figure. Here, hang on a second. I dropped all these G.I. Joes. Oh. Whoa. And I just want to say this much, because I keep seeing this. Tongue Lasher better look this stellar. Okay? You hear me, Mattel? He is the only one of the Snake Man that I truly, truly care about. So if you don't want this old man to be... like, cause like they're gonna give a crap. Oh no, Hyperdellic's upset. Right? They're like, oh man, we don't want to piss him off. Freaking Mattel is just like, who's this crazy old coot? Nobody cares about what he has to say. Well, apparently nobody really does either. Jeez. 2 people in here, huh? All right. So we're gonna talk about Law and Order. Now, I had Law and Order when I was a kid. This was definitely one of my favorite figure set combos. I will also say this much, that all of the animals that Hasbro has done for the G.I. Joe Classified series line are bangers, okay? Every single dog, the Fiona, the alligator, the warthog from that comes with Road Pig. Who else? I mean, obviously, Snake Eyes dog. See, I'm getting old. I forget things, and that's not a name I would normally forget. Holy cow! But yeah, what else am I looking at here? We got the bird that comes with, like, you know, like the birds were okay. They made good improvements on the birds. I'm a little disappointed that Raptor's Bird didn't come with open wings. I am excited and happy that Spirits, you know, Freedom came with open wings. You just have to swap them out, which is silly, but hey, it is what it is. But this is going to be phenomenal, I'm sure, just because every dog that they've made is so good. And now I got a German Shepherd to add to the mix. This figure, I loved Law and Order when he came out because I was a big German Shepherd fan when I was a kid, and the fact that he came with that the dog was a German Shepherd and he was a police officer, and there was a point in my life where I wanted to be a cop, and yeah, I came around to my senses. I don't feel like being shot at. That's not the kind of excitement I look for in life these days. Alright, let's stick that there. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Oh my goodness. There's all kinds of little bits and bobs, huh? This has been a very short summer. Very short indeed. I feel like I didn't get to do very much at all this summer. I was working a lot this year. My wife was working a bunch. We both just kind of got past us. I feel bad for my kiddo. She didn't. I mean, she got plenty done this summer, right? Like, she had plenty of fun, had plenty of adventures, but it just wasn't. This was not our most epic summer. It's okay though. We got lots of summers to come. I like that the dogs come with more than one face. I like that this was pretty frustration-free packaging. Thank you, Hasbro. Hot damn. And he has the red hair, just like I remember. I hated it when you would take off his helmet. I still have his helmet somewhere, and I have order, basically, somewhere around here. He's one of the few G.I. Joes that I still have. And proof that I had Law and Order at one point. He looks so good, though. He does. He looks really good. So let's go ahead and pack him out with his guns. So he's got a holster up here, and it looks like, I don't know if that's two separate. Yeah, okay, so here's what they did. So this is a separate piece, right? But they painted the bottom of it blue, and it's all glued on. That's pretty smart. Way to go, Hasbro. So you fold over those, and they can. Oh my. That is not like put together. It just goes in like that. That's wild. Well, don't expect to hold on to those for very long. I'm assuming his club goes there. Where's the knife go? Do we have a knife? Is he just supposed to walk around holding his knife? Are you serious? No, there's got to be a knife sheath somewhere. Right? No. Get the heck out of here. I mean, this obviously goes there. That would have been cool if the flashlight came out. That just wants to keep popping off. He comes with a knife, but no sheath for it, and everything else goes in a slot? What the hell, Hasbro? Are you guys serious? Does he hold on to this just in case the dog gets a little wily or something? I mean, what the hell? Is there a sheath on the dog, maybe? No. What? Why? 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 I mean, I like to walk around with knives out. Make sure people know how tough I am. And this just doesn't want to stay in here at all. That's idiotic. They didn't give him a knife sheath. And this, oh my God. All right, let's see. This is poorly executed. I don't know what the hell they were thinking. I mean, first off, just having a knife that doesn't go in any sheath anywhere. Why? Like, I'm serious. Why? What? How stupid. He's just got to be ready for a knife fight all the time. That's all. All right. There you go. He looks good. I mean, he does. He looks good. It's not a bad look. I love that he has like a little protective helmet. That's kind of awesome. And again, like it's like I said before, Hasbro keeps knocking it out of the park with these animals. This is phenomenal. Like, he's really good. Like, I dig him. He's got these little holes on the sides, and I wonder if like you can't like plug in some kind of like artillery somewhere or something. That'd be awesome. So he does have a second face. I don't mind, but I like the good boy face. I don't like the mean dog face. I like the good boy face. So we're gonna stick with good boy face. All right, so we give him a little pose, and we got a bunch, and I mean a bunch of hands. And I mean, it looks like these are like, I think these are like, well, first off, I'm pretty sure I just got you all. If you know, you know. um, I don't know if Hasbro planned that or not. But good job, Hasbro. You got me. Let's see. Does that hold that? I mean, kinda. It does, but that looks stupid. That does not look good. It don't look smart. SMRT. SMRT. And I mean, right now I have the knife backwards and the freaking cuffs, man. These freaking cuffs, they just do not want to stand. All right, I'm going to put them upside down this time. No, I just want to keep sliding out. I wish there was a way to just, like, lock them in there and be done with it. Crying out loud. Of all the stuff, I mean, you can't even put these on. You know, you gotta, like, well, I mean, I guess you could take their hands off, but it's aggravating. All right, so the hands. We've got this karate chop looking hand. We've got a pointing hand. Right. We've got, for the other side, it's kind of a half karate chop looking hand. We got a fist. We got a pointing hand for the other side. But I think I'm just gonna leave the normal hands on him. I like this. Although his hat is all scuffed up. I have to take a magic eraser to it. I don't know if that's supposed to look like that or not. I don't know. Maybe it is. Nope. Accidentally bumped his MP thingamaboober. Boober. So let's see. Does he hold? I mean, he's gotta. You gotta kind of make him drop the damn things. So, like, the only issue I ever have with G.I. Joe Classified series figures is that a lot of times they have so much going on them that, like, you wind up playing action figure whack-a-mole with them, where, like, you get one thing figured out, and then all of a sudden you accidentally bump another part of him. He's just going to be holding the knife constantly. And the cuffs, I mean, I don't know what the hell to do with these damn cuffs. I think I'm going to... I don't know. I don't want to lose them. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put them on him. Like he's wearing them. Oh no! Oh no! I don't know where the hell it went. Well, it looks like I figured out what to do with him now. Christ. Well, I'm going to have to find him later. Oh, boy. All right. He looks good. I mean, like, my only problem is like he doesn't look right hanging onto the to Order's harness. But I mean, that's okay. I need to make a few days where I just sit around and organize all of my little bits. All right, let's see. Who should we open next? I'd say him. I'm going to go with Blowtorch. Dude, I'm so excited for Blowtorch. Blowtorch was one of my favorites when I was a kid. Blowtorch was a very well-liked action figure amongst kids when I was a kid. Now, I don't know if you had a preference towards him or not, but what I'm going to say about this version of Blowtorch is that I hope they do a retro. I do. I picked this one up out of the fear that they would not do a retro version of him. But I still hope that they do. And if they do, I will get that one and trade this one in. Yeah. Let's see what else. Okay. I think that's all. So, Blowtorch was awesome. He was brightly colored. Everybody loved him. He had this really cool sci-fi-ish kind of look to him. I mean, far beyond the whole he's a firefighter thing, and that's cool, right? I had an uncle who, he was a firefighter, my Uncle Mike. Really good dude. Really good dude. He is no longer with us, but he was a wonderful person. And he was an awesome firefighter. You need to get back up there. Stop dropping your syringe. I think it's funny that he comes with army colored an army colored gun, like an army green. Man, look at you guys, Hasbro. Making a nice blister pack that's not crazy hard. What's wrong with other toy companies? Why can't they do this? I mean, seriously. I love G.I. Joe Classified series. They do such cool stuff. I wish I was more into the crowdfund stuff, because I wish I could support them on that one. I can't justify spending that kind of money on toys. Like I can't. A few times here and there, maybe once in a lifetime, buying like a Holy Grail type situation, but other than that, no. You can't. Kids got college, I gotta pay for that. So first off, the face sculpt is pretty good. I like it. It's not bad. Let's cover that crap up, though. Well, at least it comes off. That's good. At least I hope it comes off. It's supposed to. All right, so here we go. Got that on his face. I like a so. I like a man wearing a thing. Put that dang thing on. So, like, if you didn't want the tube hanging off of him, you could do this. But here is the hose. Back in. And it doesn't look bad with the hose, actually. I wish they had gone with a brighter colored yellow. I don't mind the red, but the yellow should have been brighter. Maybe not this, but like this, but like brighter. Like this hue, but brighter. If that makes sense to anyone. This, but not this. But this. I like that it already has the partial one in there. This looks great. Love it. How could you not love that? Oh my god. And I love how G.I. Joe Classified series, and also Star Wars, they all have trigger fingers for their pew-pews. We're going to call them pew-pews. I like that this thing rotates for the tube. That's pretty cool. That is annoying though. The backpack wants to move on you. Yeah, look at that thing. That's awesome. That's pretty cool. The camera is definitely making the colors of this figure look a lot brighter and punchier than he is in person. I want anybody who's watching this to know that, because that might be important to you guys as far as collectors go, like what you want Blowtorch to look like. Now, I personally, I think Blowtorch needs to have an helmet on at all times. The whole mask and the whole cover thing, that's exactly how he needs to look, just like Barbecue. I like how he's like next gen Barbecue. That's basically who he is. He's just next gen Barbecue. Him and Barbecue, they're gonna flame torch some shit. They're gonna blow some shit up. And since he has the blowtorch in one hand, he's gonna be shooting mugs with his other hand free. Be like, pa-pow, pa-pow. Like, oh my god. Let's go to LA. Put out fires. I'm sorry. That's great looking though. He does look really nice. I do like this figure. He does add a bit of color punch to the shelf, right? Like he has a little bit of a patow going on there, and that's great. Like that's a good welcome addition. I like it. I like it. I'm gonna try the slightly smaller flame. This one. I feel like I've seen this flame shape before, but I don't know. But yeah, I like that too. That looks good. That looks real good. That's dope. Well, there you go. That is Blowtorch. And Blowtorch has the same basic everything that most G.I. Joe figures have. Pinless, double jointed, and the elbows and the knees. He's got a bicep cut. There is a thigh cut. Does he have a drop down hip? There is a little bit. It looks like there's a little bit of a drop down hip. But they're getting better with the drop down hip as far as it only comes into play when you're putting the legs into a seated position. I like all these details that are on him too, like all the little weird little like nozzle ports or whatever those were. The backpack is pretty cool. It could use. I feel like they should have done like a 2-peg system with the backpack or something, just to keep it in place. But I don't think I like the fact that that these are a different yellow than the rest of him. But I mean, I get it. They were, they're fire tanks. I like the details on the helmet. The helmet are those are kind of cool. Um, I like that they give you a clear face mask to see your character through. I like that this thing rotates, or that it swivels, and that it doesn't like necessarily, you know, have to stay in one angle. I think that helps as far as having this hose in and keeping it from looking janky and preventing your posing and so forth. Because I mean, you can pretty much put that head however you want. Yep, that came out, but it still worked okay. Yeah. Overall, Blowtorch, he's I'm gonna give him a 9. But that's still really, really good. I mean, like Law and Order, they're getting a 9. 10 is rare. 10 is rare. But these guys are both getting 9s. Vega's definitely Vega's a 9.5. I love how the articulation on the Jada Street Fighter figures feel. I just do. I do a lot. All right, let's see. Well, seeing as that we've been opening up Joe's, we'll stick with that. And we'll go with the retro card Flint, which I, like everyone else, had a serious issue with that first Flint. Role, warrant officer. Primary specialty, infantry. Secondary specialty, helicopter pilot. Birthplace, Wichita, Kansas. Former Rhodes Scholar and thorough tactical planner, Flint personally led a half dozen rescue missions in hostile. So he led 6 rescue missions in hostile territories that, for obvious reasons of security, were never publicized, let alone admitted to. All right. I sort of want the retro card Televiper. I think he looks fantastic. Flint and steel. Say what you want. That movie was not terrible. I liked it. It was all right. I'm happy that this Flint looks more like the Flint that I knew. I was worried that we were going to be stuck with that first Flint. And I just, it's like, I get it. They're trying to, do new things. So he comes with a bunch of fingers, pointing finger, struggling to grasp the situation finger, or hand, a couple of fists. Let's do it. Let's put the hat on. So like right away he looks good. He looks all right. Then we put wrong way. So much better. So much better. Oh my God, that looks great. That looks like the Flint of my childhood. Well, closer to it, I guess. I'm going to say this much right now. Like, there's something about the feel of his plastic. It's like, I don't know if it's been in heat for too long or something or what, but there's just something about the plastic. It feels cheaper than usual. I don't know why. All right, so let's see. He comes with a stand, like all the other retro figures. Let's throw the backpack on. The backpack goes in nice and far, and like actually looks like it's attached to those straps. Okay, I like that. That's a nice detail. Let's see. We've got the shotgun, and unfortunately, unlike the first edition of Flint, he does not have a place to put the shotgun on his person. You know what? We're going to have him right hand the shotgun. And then he's going to... We're going to put the pistol in the holster. Okay. What else is he? And then that's it. That's all he comes with. And you know what? I don't mind that. Pleasantly simple. He's got some cool military style boots. There is a boot cut, standard ankle foot articulation. Let's see here. Let me get closer up here. I could swivel that boot. Looks good. All pinless joints. Double butt kicking action going on there. Let's see. Pretty close to a Van Damme. Not bad. A little Jean-Claude yoga action. Yoga pose. Yoga splits. I don't like how this keeps hiking up, but I get they had to do what they did. But yeah, it's a little aggravating, but it's not terrible. This looks to be painted. Yeah, that's painted. The cuff of the sleeve. But if you come down, and I remember a Punk with Toys had an early overseas version of him, and the hand wasn't really matching the cuff. There were two different colors going on there. This one does not seem to be suffering from that issue, and I like that this one also comes with, there's like a little digital watch, and there's even a time stamped on it, which is pretty cool. Just getting closer in and showing some of the details here. He is really good. Like the backpack, I like some of the finer details on the backpack, the wrinkles and so forth. I like there is a cartoon-esque realism to him, right? Like, I don't know how to explain it, but he still looks like he's, a fantasy toy, but he definitely has a G.I. Joe realism to him, I guess. Is one of the best ways I think that's the best way I can put it. He looks good. Like, no, he does. He looks phenomenal. Like, I think they did a really good job. Who's a bunch wuss? Anyways. Yeah. He's good looking. And I like that they all come with a stand. He looks fantastic. Like, that is a good looking Joe. That is a good looking Joe. Good job, Hasbro. Good job. Ah! Poor Vega. Ah.
I had a lot of figures waiting. I still have a lot. I mean, I've got like, crud, 2 boxes full of Masters of the Universe figures that I got to get to. I got to start getting these reviews filmed. I'm gonna be doing some like some smaller reviews, like for the more B series figures and stuff. The ones that aren't like the main line. I'm gonna do some shorter, quicker ones. I think I'm gonna try a few videos where I don't do any music. Yeah, we got Xandar. Bruh. I've been holding off on him. I had him. I actually had Xandar before I saw anyone have any kind of review out for him. I got him like the second they dropped him, and like I think I saw a few people have him before he came out. I didn't have him then. Like I had him like right when he was released. The day that he was released, it was at my doorstep. I'm relatively close to a shipping center for Hasbro. Relatively close, I want to say. I'm relatively close to one for Mattel Creations too, but for some reason I still don't get those right away. All right, so got some Xandar. Xandarino. For Vega. You know what? There is one thing also that I appreciate about Jada is that they made their Street Fighter figures, and I don't know if this is intentional or not, but they made their Street Fighter figures very scale happy and scale friendly with G.I. Joe Classified series. I don't know if they did that on purpose or not, but I'm glad it worked out that way. Like, I think it actually worked out really well. All right. And I know it's getting late tonight. It is a Tuesday. I don't know if anybody's still up, but I am. He's going to be the last one that I open. So, Xandar. Dude, what? This is really good. This is really well done. All right, so he comes with a pistol. And that pistol can go in this. So he's not nudie like his OG counterpart. Because like the OG one, he basically just didn't have a shirt on. So they gave him some armor. I get it. His hair is all kind of Norman Reedus, but red. Right? Like, he's very Daryl. Right, let's see. This backpack has an extremely long peg on it, which looks as though you sort of need it. Because he's got a lot going on here on the back. All right, so we got that in. And it's like he's got sticks hanging out. I don't know what those are. I don't know if those are supposed to be nunchucks or what. He's got a sheath on the back here for this knife that I kind of bent when I was taking it out of the package. It's kind of a basic looking knife, but it's not like all the other hunting knives. It's definitely a unique fixed blade. I've never seen it on anybody else before him. I love the boots. These boots are fantastic looking. Like the buckles have such nice detail on them. Like, here, let's get close up. Like, they have some crazy detail on them. And that's really cool. I like that a lot. The bandana is a separate piece. This shoulder pad, pauldron thing. I'm trying to see where it's attached. It hinders the articulation. Plain and simple. Like, it hinders it. They gave him a butterfly, but because of that pauldron being in the way, it almost feels like there's no point in having that butterfly. I mean, it gives him a little bit more front articulation, but other than that, like, he has got just so much going on too, man. Like, holy cow. Like, there is just like crazy amounts of detail everywhere on him. So he's got this weird looking knife thingy. I'm assuming that goes in here. I don't know if it's supposed to go this way or what. Or is it backwards? Okay. So it's like a sword almost. And he's got this coming down. And that's painted like brassy goldish. He's got the red tattoos on his face. He's got earrings going. He's got this pauldron. He's got this tattoo. I believe that says Dreadnought. I don't know. But I love this, like, the leather like the leather arm bracer on the other hand. He does not come with spare hands, and that's okay. Thank you, Hasbro, for not, because I mean, like you saw with the other action figures that I just opened, I've got a million extra hands all over the place, and I'm probably not going to use them. I normally only just use these, the pew pew hands. Typically, that's usually what they all come packed out with. That's usually what I wind up using. There's a few exceptions here and there, like Cobra Commander. I tend to change out his hands every now and again for whatever pose he's rocking. Bro, that is really nice looking though. I like this like sword thing or whatever it is. The fact that it's a separate piece and that it kind of pulls out like that is pretty cool. Like unsheathes in that way. It kind of looks like he's going to give somebody a shave. Or he's going to scrape somebody's window for him. That's what that is. It's a window scraper. He's definitely a lot more kick-ass than the original 80s version of Xandar. Definitely much more kick-ass. I like him. I think he's pretty good. Yeah. No, he's good. He's pretty tight. All right. Well, I've opened 6 figures tonight. I finally caught up on my G.I. Joe figures. I've been trying to get through these guys for a while now. To no avail. I've got him. I've got Crystal Ball over here. I freaking love Crystal Ball. He looks so damn good. They did such a good job with these, the weirder wave that G.I. Joe had back in the 80s. They had these figures that were you know, you couldn't really describe them. They were different, kind of sci-fi-y, very, very, um, very Hydra, very Hydra. Because like that was the inspiration for Cobra was Hydra, and I think they nailed it. I love this face. Um, he came out spectacularly. He's so good. He's so good. Yeah. Look at this guy. I like these. Well, let's see. Who's my favorite today? I don't know. It's hard to say. I love Vega. Vega is really cool. Vega is pretty dope. He's definitely a favorite. But I don't think he's my favorite today. I think my favorite that I opened today, honestly, I think it's Law and Order, even though Law does not have a place to put his damn knife. Stupid. It's so stupid. Like, he's got a spot for everything else, but not for this knife that he comes with. Ridiculous. Like, it's so stupid. I'm like, where the fuck is he supposed to put it? I'm gonna stick it down here. There we go. I found a spot. It's not the right spot, but it's a spot. Cause I'm a punk rocker, yes I am. Yeah. Oh, I don't want to get copyright stricken. My dusted golden tones. Yeah, the magazine doesn't come out, or the clip, or I don't know. I don't want to say it wrong, so I'm just not going to say it. It doesn't come out. The gun is all one piece, which is nice. Because some of these classified figures, they have guns that are not all one piece, and the dang things tend to end up falling apart sometimes. And I just don't like it. We're going to make it look like he's about to beat somebody. Hell yeah. Yeah, I think Law and Order are my favorites today. I just, I love the dog. The dog is so good. Like, Hasbro really does do such a nice job with animals. Like, look at that. That's a really good face. Like, that is a fantastic dog face. They did so good. Like, they really do. Like, Hasbro needs to do an animals line. These are all so good. I would buy just animal action figures. I would. I think they would do really well. Yeah. All right. Well, it's been a fun night opening up some toys, hanging out with you guys for a little bit, shooting the breeze. saying hello to some friends. Thank you guys for stopping in. Bud, thank you for coming in. Star Groove, thank you for coming in. Obviously, Cobb and Kenzo, and I think that's and Rolando. Thank you guys for all stopping in and saying hey. Appreciate it. I feel like we should get a hangout going where we all stream like a couple of nights a week. I unfortunately don't have a normal everyday my schedule changes every 2 weeks. Like it's a rotating schedule. So like it's a normal schedule, but it's a schedule that, like one Wednesday I'm off, the next Wednesday I work. The next Wednesday I'm off, the next Wednesday I work. So it's frustrating in that aspect. But yeah, I feel like we should get like a stream together. Like for some of us of the smaller, folks that are doing like YouTube stuff and toy, content. Just to hang out, just to talk and BS and, have a good time like we do like we already do on Instagram, but we could do it video wise. Maybe make some content. I don't know. Yeah, we could talk about it later. But all right, kids, that's enough from me tonight. I hope you guys had a good time watching me open up my toys, playing with myself. My toys, that is, by myself, playing with my toys by myself. But this has been Hyperdellic saying thank you. I love you all. I appreciate that you came by, checked out the video. And I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day, evening, week, whatever. Do all the YouTube-y stuff. Like, subscribe, turn on notifications. Become a friend. But you guys have a great time. I love you all. I will see you on the next one. Peace out. This has been Hyperdellic.